What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with Mr. Brad, who got top 32 Sydney YCS with Ryzeal Fiendsmith.
God, yes.
How many cards in the main?
43.
And talk to us about Swiss, my guy.
Swiss, I versed like a lot of Rogue, but I versed different variants of Ryzeal. I think I versed Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi, Pure, nothing else cool, but a lot of other stuff like Atlantean, Malice.
Insane.
Which is one of my losses.
What was your hardest matchup?
Definitely the mirror, only because of the fact that it is a little bit of variance in that mirror. Just open better.
Awesome. Let's see what's in the deck, my guy.
Alright, so it's pretty standard. So 3 ice, 3 X'd, 3 sword, 1 node. Nothing to really mention here. Some people are cutting this to 2. I don't really want to like get rid of too much of my engine cards because I feel like you just need to see them. Fiendsmith cards, Lacrima, Blurry, 3 Engraver. These cards are really good. I was going to play Bystial Fiendsmith at one point, just because I think aesthetically, like, these cards are really cool and they also just do a lot.
Yeah.
But in the end, I just talked myself out of it. Played this deck. It's too strong, you know what I mean?
Insane.
So that's pretty much the engine cards. I got like the tracks and the spell and stuff, but we'll just go through hand traps because it's a hand trap format.
Oh, yeah.
So 3 Fua, 3 Common Ash, 2 Nib, 3 Common Veiler.
There's a theme going on here. Insane.
Yeah, I have higher rarities, but I just thought these were much more base.
Oh, yeah.
Common Charity's best. And then 2 Bystials.
Yeah, cool.
Nothing really to say here. I feel like you just have to play like at least 17 hand traps or so. These were really strong. I was originally going to cut these for like something else, probably like a 3rd Nib, something else. But these just overperformed.
Yeah.
Definitely got to play them. Light and Dark Chaos Angel is just too strong. 2 Nib, I just didn't think this card was like that insane. I feel like it's a card you kind of need to see with like anything else.
Yeah.
By itself, it just doesn't do enough.
This is true. Did you see any Blue Eyes players throughout your Swiss?
Yes, yeah. So I won against my round 3 or 4, which was Primate Blue Eyes, mainly because of these cards, honestly. I opened a combination like this, and this. Like, obviously I held this to the end, but it was like really strong. I lost to Harrison Eshaw round 8. We got a written feature. Don't ask how that went. But no, it was a good match. He played really well. But yeah, that deck's strong. That was my loss. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Insane.
That's the hand traps. And more cool cards. 3 Bonfire, 2 Tracts, 1 Collector's Rare Cross, 2 Talents, called by 2 Crossout, then Fiendsmith in Paradise. I was originally not on this in the main. I think I was playing like 1 and 1.
Yep.
But then a friend of mine, shout out to Dion, helped me with the deck list the night before, just because I was a bit uneasy with the deck, I suppose, and convinced me that these cards were just god cards, which they were. They all overperformed. Seeing this card just made my plays much more safer.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of people were just imperming ice, which I think is like correct to an extent. But you know, it is what it is, I suppose.
How often would you cross out engine cards?
I don't think I did at all. I think at locals, ironically enough, I did this quite a lot. But I don't think I cross-outed an engine card once.
Okay, cool.
And then obviously Paradise, because you have to play it. Fiendsmith cards are broken. So 43
Engine
in the main.
carries hard.
Oh yeah, 100%. It just gives you so much grind too. We'll go to the side deck.
Yeah, cool.
So in the side, we'll play 3 strike for the going first cards. I suppose Tronus is like a flex go first or second card. This card was insane all day. Every time I saw it, I won.
Yeah.
This card's pretty good. There were a few games where it didn't really perform as well as I was hoping, but I think as a card, it's just really, really strong. Just into like the mirror, especially, like, you know, you use this on a detonator.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of it. Like, it's such a huge piece of interaction. Then going second, obviously, we got to play Lancia for Malice. I lost the top 32 to Malice. He played very well, but this card's just a necessary evil. 2 Perilia. The reason I don't play 3 is just because I don't own 3, so that's my rationale. 1 Duster.
Yeah.
It seems a bit weird to play, but honestly, like, I just felt like I needed like 1 piece of back row hate. I did actually verse a Dynamorphia player. I didn't see this against them, but it would have been nice to. We did still win that match just because Chaos Angel is pretty good. Also Detonator with a hard drawn cross kind of just works. Then final card, 3 draw. This card was really good today. Good all event. This was to respect Atlantean because that deck is like really scary.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't have anything else really to kind of beat that matchup. Obviously, you saw this in going first, make Dweller, but like going second, you kind of just need to see this to like cut them off their engine.
100%.
But yeah, this was really good. I didn't play Meows just because I just didn't like the card. I've played that card at 2, I've played it at 3, I've played it in like X number of events, and I've just actually never seen it.
Yeah, okay.
So this could be very anecdotal, but I just don't like the card.
That's fair. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, wait, we started
With the extra deck.
Oh my god, I'm getting so excited here. Look at me go.
Alright, bro.
It threw me off.
I get to do the cool thing out of deck profiles. These are all my tokens.
Hey, yo.
Crazy. Standard stuff. So it's these 4 for your Fiendsmith cards. I also played Exoton. Some people are cutting this card.
Yep.
I feel like it's really strong, just because like going second in cards like decks like Malice, you kind of just get to like stick this on the board, get like a free imperm off their board, or if you don't, you clear that board, which is just nuts.
Insane.
I wish I resolved it, but I haven't. Aggregated, Dweller, 2 Dedo, 1 Duo, 1 Eclipse, 1 Caesar.
Okay.
All standard stuff. This card overperformed. I feel like if you're playing this deck, this card is just insane into like majority of matchups. If you can make it, you should win. 1 Twins of the Eclipse. I just didn't have the room for any like more. Maybe I could have played a second. I'll see you next time. Chaos Angel, this card's just insane. Using this or a Bestial plus a Ryzeal to make this was just insane. Necroquip and Desiree. These cards are just good. Fiendsmith cards. This card came up a lot just because I would like find ways where I had trapped already. Do my stuff, usual lines, make this, then I go Engraver Effect and Resolution draw a card. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, my guy. Do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to my team Breaksword. My friend Brockdale is currently in top 16. I'm rooting for him. Go Brock. The rest of the boys all did really well as well. A few bubbled, and we're gonna try getting more tops in the events, I suppose. Shout out to Card House, my local Sunshine Coast, Queensland. Check it out if you're in the area. Shout out to all the boys that I've tested with, all the people, especially Dan Looters, my goat. Shout out to the legendary Scott Jones. He's my inspiration. And biggest shout out to Hayden Matthews.
Awesome. Thanks, my guy.
Thank
Cheers.
you.